The Continental name carries gravitas so much it's easy to forget that Lincoln hasn't produced one since 2002. After its lengthy sabbatical, the 10th generation arrives looking toned, confident, and, well, familiar.
If your eye sees a generous dollop of Bentley in the sheet metal, you're not alone. The design director for Bentley famously called out the Lincoln team on Facebook asking, "Would you like us to send the product tooling?" Does have a strong resemblance to the Flying Spur, doesn't it?
And the speaker grills for the optional Revel sound system are kissing cousins to the Burmester frames found in a Mercedes. The handles are unique, though. An electronic release pops the door outward. Properly optioned, they gently cinch tight if not fully closed. Continental is challenging sedans such as BMW 5 Series, Mercedes E-Class, and Volvo S90. Pricing starts at about $45,600 for a front drive model. Fully optioned black label editions can crest past 81 grand. My Tester, a well-equipped reserve model, stickers for about $72,600. $1,500 of that buys Lincoln's 30-way adjustable seats that heat, vent, and massage. Only a giraffe couldn't find a comfortable position here. This is the top rung among 3 V6 choices. It's a twin-turbocharged 3-liter. Producing 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. It runs exclusively with all-wheel drive. The transmission, with Lincoln's unique controller, has 6 speeds and a way to select them manually. There are drive modes, but changing them means wading into the menu.
All right, let's compare American to American when the Continental and Cadillac CT6 are both equipped with their most powerful engine. They'll both do 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat. The two have different personalities, though. The Cadillac is set towards sport. This has more of a traditional American luxury car ride, though it doesn't float or wallow.
The all-wheel drive system that's paired to the 3-liter engine provides active torque vectoring while turning, sending power to the wheels that need it.
Take a corner in sport mode, and Continental is pretty controlled, but really people who are looking for a sporty car, they're going to be buying something else. Basically, the Lincoln engineers have done a good job of updating the Continental to modern times. It's quiet, it's comfortable, it's composed.
Adaptive cruise control and auto emergency braking are part of a $3,100 technology package that includes semi-autonomous parking. Fuel economy brings up the rear in this class. At least the turbo 3-liter runs on specified standard-grade gas.
The massage feature is pretty good, and I could play with the seat adjustments all day long and get in an accident.
The cabin has the right ambiance for a Continental. It sure is shiny, with enough bright work and glossy timber to trim a yacht. The dedicated Lincoln switchgear is smooth. Demerits for a rubbery sense here. This feels like vinyl. I'll assume that upgrading to the black label level improves that. There are few cues that this is a Ford. The biggest is the Sync 3 user interface. It's straightforward, and there's Apple CarPlay when an iPhone is plugged in. And that Revel sound system, it's $1,100 well spent.
Of course it's spacious back here. It's a Lincoln Continental. Even the center position, which is often raised and somewhat unusable in a lot of luxury cars, is fine for a third passenger.
Check to see if the available panoramic glass roof changes that. Passengers are well taken care of here. For VIPs, a $4,300 package would add power reclining seats that are vented and heated, plus an armrest console to control it all. This armrest uses budget-grade plastic. These optional seatbelts have airbags built into them.
Just because a car is large doesn't mean it has a huge trunk.
Longer things can be transported even if 4 people are on board. There's a spare too. Not all cars have those nowadays. But in the end, this well-trimmed space is on the compact side. 6 bundles is what a Honda Civic carries. Other automakers push performance and handling. Lincoln is betting a quiet luxury dynamic will jumpstart the brand. Avoiding retro design, Continental feels comfortable in its own skin, even if it's one that's not completely original.